The world dissolved. Pixels swirled around me, a dizzying kaleidoscope of light and color. When my vision cleared, I stood in the heart of a bustling city. Towers of glass and steel soared into a sky that was just a little too blue, too perfect. The air hummed with the thrum of unseen machinery. This was it, my escape. The virtual world of Elysium promised a fresh start, a chance to leave my troubles behind. I just didn't expect it to feel so real. The first thing that hit me was the noise. The city pulsed with a life of its own. Hovercars zipped between buildings, their engines leaving trails of shimmering light. Holographic advertisements flickered in every window, each vying for my attention. The streets were a river of people, all wearing strange clothes and sporting even stranger modifications. I felt a pang of loneliness, a sense of being utterly out of place. This wasn't my world, not really. I wandered through the digital streets, my senses overwhelmed. The air, though simulated, carried the faint scent of ozone and something metallic. Each footstep on the pavement vibrated through my bones, more solid than it had any right to be. Above, the artificial sun beat down with a warmth that bordered on oppressive. It was all too much, too real. I had to keep reminding myself this was just a game, a collection of ones and zeros designed to fool my senses. Elysium was a city of extremes. Gleaming skyscrapers housed the wealthy and powerful, their facades adorned with shimmering holograms. Below, in the shadow of their opulence, sprawled the slums, a labyrinth of dimly lit alleyways and decaying buildings. It was a stark reminder that even in this virtual paradise, inequality reigned supreme. The more I saw, the more I questioned the purpose of it all. Was this escapism, or were we merely recreating the same problems we sought to escape? The character creation screen had been surprisingly detailed. It wasn't just about choosing a face and body, it was about crafting an identity. I could be anyone, anything I wanted in this digital playground. Warrior, mage, rogue, the possibilities were endless. Each class came with its own unique abilities, skills honed through countless hours of virtual combat. Did I want to be a stealthy shadow, striking from the darkness, or a charismatic leader, rallying others to my cause? The choice, they said, would shape my destiny in Elysium. I hesitated, my finger hovering over the hidden ability option. It was a gamble, a random selection that could grant me immense power or crippling weakness. Curiosity got the better of me. I clicked it, the screen flickered, the digital world around me momentarily dissolving into a chaotic jumble of code. A system message flashed, stark and red against the chaos error, unable to load hidden ability. What had I done? A knot of unease tightened in my gut. This was just a game, wasn't it? Why did it feel like I'd made a terrible mistake? Section 4. Glitches in the system. The city around me seemed to shudder, the vibrant colors flickering like a faulty projector. I stumbled, my senses reeling. Was this a side effect of the error, or was something else happening? A wave of dizziness washed over me, forcing me to lean against the cool surface of a nearby building. This wasn't how it was supposed to be. The game was glitching, and I was trapped inside. Panic welled up, threatening to consume me. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, a notification flashed in the corner of my vision. Nearby, a friend detected Cade, my best friend in the real world, the one who'd convinced me to try Elysium. He was here, somewhere in this digital labyrinth. Maybe he could help. Maybe he understood what was happening. Hope flickered amidst the fear. I had to find him. I pushed myself away from the wall, ignoring the dizziness that threatened to pull me down. The crowded streets were both a blessing and a curse. Each passing face offered a glimmer of hope, a chance that it might be Cade. But the sheer volume of people made it impossible to focus. The city, once exhilarating, now felt oppressive, every shadow concealing a potential danger. I pushed my way through the crowds, my heart pounding in my chest. The notification had given me a general direction, but no specific location. I was lost in a maze of digital alleyways and neon-lit marketplaces, each more crowded and disorienting than the last. Doubt gnawed at me. What if this was another glitch, a cruel trick of the system? What if Cade wasn't really here? Just as I was about to give in to despair, I saw him, or rather I saw his avatar, a tall, lanky figure with messy hair and a mischievous grin, leaning against a holographic billboard. "Cade!" I called out, relief washing over me. He turned, his face breaking into a wide smile. "About time you got here," he said, his voice crackling slightly over the in-game comms. "This place is wild." But even as I approached him, a chill ran down my spine. There was something different about Cade, something in his eyes, something that sent a shiver of unease through me. The line between game and reality was blurring, and I wasn't sure I liked what I was becoming.